Good morning, dear students. Today we are going to discuss the poem Childhood. It is written by Markus Natten. In this one poem, the poet is talking about his childhood days. Suddenly he realizes that he had lost his childhood innocence somewhere else. And in this one poem, asked when and where did my childhood go? Let us read it stanza wise. When did my childhood go? Was it the day I ceased to be 11? Was it the time I realized that hell and heaven couldn't be found in geography and therefore couldn't be was the day? So here the poet realizes that he has lost his childhood, but he doesn't know when and where he had lost it. He asks if he had lost it when he entered his 12th year and completed his 11th year, or it could be the time when he realized that hell and heaven were no real places on the earth. It means that he become elder, mature and realized there is no such places. They couldn't be found anywhere in the books or on the earth. They were just products of imagination that the elder people used to scare the children that if you do the good deeds you will go to heaven and if you do the bad deeds you will go to hell. Therefore, they couldn't be found anywhere on the earth. The poet wonders that what day it could be that when he lost his childhood. Let us read the second stanza. When did my childhood go? Was it the time I realized that adults were not all they seemed to be? They talked of love and preached of love, but didn't act so lovingly. Was that the day? So here again the poet is asking question because the poet doesn't know when he lost his childhood. It could be the time when he realized that adults were not what they seemed to be. It means that the poet feels that adults are showing something else and they are doing in another way. Adults talked of love, they preached of love, they are telling the children that we should love each other, we should share the things with each other, we should care about each other. But when the time comes, there is a difference what they are saying and in their action. They are not so loving. They seemed loving only in their talking and preaching, but in reality they have two faces. But in their actual action, there were much difference. The poet says that he had perhaps lost his childhood when he found this hypocrisy in the actions of grown up people. Let us read the stanza 3. When did my childhood go? Was it when I found my mind was really mine to use whichever way I choose, producing thoughts that were not those of other people but my own and mine alone? Was that they? Here, the poet doesn't know when he lost his childhood. He says that it could perhaps be the time when he felt himself different from others. or he realized his mind was really his own. Because when he was a child, he was depend on others or his parents to take his decision. In another words, we can say that he realized that his mind thought differently from others. Now he had an independent mind which he could use any way he liked. His thoughts were not the thoughts of other people, they were his own thoughts. A sense of ego had developed in him. He no longer thought himself as one among others. He thought himself to be different or unique person. The poet says that it was perhaps in this ego that he lost his childhood. Where did my childhood go? It went to some forgotten place that is hidden in an infant's face. That's all I know. In this stanza, the poet describes that he doesn't know where his childhood has gone. He says that it has gone to some forgotten place. It could be hidden in some infant's face. That is the only thing he can say about it. The poet wants to say that childhood remains only as long as one is an infant. As one grows in years, the innocence of childhood starts disappearing.